Welcome back to Sports Talk ATL. I am Chase Earl, joined by Alex Sword. The Atlanta Hawks rumors mill is spinning at an all-time high. It's going to continue spinning up until draft night and long after. The latest rumor we have, the Suns are indeed having conversations with several teams regarding Deandre Ayton. Boston and Atlanta are two teams I'm told to keep an eye on regarding Ayton, with the Suns looking to build depth after acquiring Bradley Beal from Washington. We mentioned the Bradley Beal trade and how they just absolutely committed highway robbery to the Wizards. Have no idea how they landed it. Now they need to find a new home for Deandre Ayton. The Hawks have been a team mentioned. I'm not sure how much the Hawks are interested in acquiring Deandre Ayton to be on their team. I think they're interested in maybe moving off some contracts like DeAndre Hunter, I know they've talked about the 10th overall pick with the Mavs and Davis Bertans, who is a bona fide scrub now. He would be nothing more than a cost-cutting measure. I don't know how much interest they have in Ayton. It doesn't seem like a move that moves the Dito. It seems like taking on another bad contract. If the Hawks are trying to shed salary and get rid of things, getting DeAndre Ayton, who's an overpaid center that can't do much more than Clint Capella can do, doesn't seem like the wisest decision moving forward, unless you think Ayton has another gear in the tank. But I haven't seen any signs that he has another gear in the tank. I think this would be an awful move if the Hawks are really interested in Ayton. Doesn't move the needle, just sets you back even further in terms of the salary cap and moving forward and trying to improve this team. I'm hoping the only rumors they're interested in are just trying to be a third team to help facilitate it and shed some salary cap of their own. But who knows? I mean, we'll probably know over the next few days.
Yeah, I hate it a lot. DeAndre Ayton, he does offer a little bit more than Clint Capella. At least he's got somewhat of a jump shot. You'd be okay with him taking a jump shot from the elbow, whereas Clint Capella is virtually nothing without Trae Young putting it at the rim for him to dunk it. But even still, it has more to do with the fact that centers are basically, unless you are Jokic, Joel Embiid, or Giannis, you're getting paid that kind of money like DeAndre Ayton is, you're practically worthless, in my opinion. Because you can get a guy like Brook Lopez, and I know he's probably going to go back to the Bucks, but you can get a guy like that for half the cost, and he gives you a way more versatile skill set. He's older, yes, but the thing that bothers me the most about it is his effort and his lackadaisical attitude in the playoffs. Listen, we can bang on Clint Capella's lack of offensive pedigree. John Collins has taken several steps back. Those guys go out there and fight in the playoffs. And that's one thing about the Hawks team where, sure, we need that one guy with the edge, like a Marcus Smart edge. We had, as crazy it is, Solomon Hill was that guy who had the edge in that 2021 postseason run. But Clint Capella and John Collins are going to go out there and do their absolute best. They don't care about what their role is. They just want to win. And DeAndre Ayton feels like the exact opposite of that kind of guy, where he's like, he's sitting on his hands because he's not happy with his role in the Suns.
Yeah, he's not running down the court. He's pouting. His body language is bad. Monty Williams, I think there was even a rumor that came out yesterday that Monty Williams didn't like coaching him, which was like the worst kept secret in the NBA. Yeah. So I don't see the fit. You say he offers more than Clint Capella, yeah, but does he offer more than Onyeka Okongwu? Probably not. So why do we need a center? The whole point in moving Clint Capella is to open up those minutes for Okongwu. So I really don't think this rumor is as much about the Hawks wanting DeAndre Ayton. I think it's more about them maybe wanting the 10th overall pick in the draft, trying to shed some salary and facilitate a trade to Ayton to somewhere else, whether it be Dallas. We've heard Dallas rumored, stuff like that. But I have a hard time believing their interest. It just seems like a move that you're trying to shed salary, and now you're taking on more when you just shedded Clint Capella to make room for Okongwu. Like, none of it makes sense. DeAndre Hunter to the Hawks has never made any sense to me, and I definitely don't think it makes sense now.
No, certainly not. And a lot of these rumors kind of stem from the Travis Link Hawks. They were interested in Ayton, and I don't want to say I don't buy these rumors. I just think that this new regime in Atlanta isn't interested in that kind of player. I really don't. I think that if they do make a move for a center, it's got to be a guy who can absolutely spread the floor in Quinn Snyder's offense. It has to be. It doesn't make any sense to get a guy pretty close to Clint Capella. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Coming up after the break, we're going to talk about a Braves former top prospect that was released by the Angels.